Hi, good evening. This is Jewel, the owner of Short Services. I'm going to try this again. Not too sure why the faces came in at the end, but that wasn't part of the video, so I decided to restart. I'm going to try and share this out if it will let me. If not, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. As you come in, please feel free to say hello. If you've never caught me live before, let me know so I can properly introduce myself. Going to invite a couple people on and then get started. Hey Natasha, hey, thanks for jumping back on. Girl, I don't even know what happened. Those masks started showing up and I was like, oh, that's not supposed to be a part of it, and I had to restart. Okay, this isn't gonna let me do what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Let me see here. So some of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is just how to drive traffic to your website organically. If you have a website already and you want somebody to take a look at it, or you need it updated, or you don't have a website at all, please feel free to reach out to me. I do build websites. I also help train people and so they can build their own websites, as well as I've created a group for people so they can maintain their website. So one of the first things I want to talk to you guys about is obviously, it's super easy. Everybody knows it. Everybody's already on it. Everybody's already using it, which is social media. Social media is free. Of course you can do the paid ads if you'd like to. That's kind of like a personal decision. I feel like, if you prefer to do it that way, or if not, that's fine as well. I don't actually use any paid ads, but a couple of my VA clients do use ads for their businesses. So you can always post your website on your business page, your personal page. What I like to do is in the About Me section for my business page and for my personal page, that's where I like to list my website, because when people come to my page, they can see it. Boom, they can go right to it. I feel like that's a no-brainer for everybody, so we'll get that one out of the way. Oh, the other place too is for those of you who YouTube and you use YouTube videos, also don't forget you can post your website on there as well. You can do it in kind of like your About Me section on YouTube, as well as when you post videos or upload videos, you can also do it in there as well. Another way to help drive traffic to your website, you can go live with another entrepreneur. You guys can kind of collaborate together. Maybe one time, maybe you interview each other. If you have different businesses, I'm going to use Natasha as an example. Natasha is she sells hair. And so what she may want to do is she may want to go live with somebody who's a hairstylist, and they can talk about her hair, and they can talk about the different hairstyles and appointments and services that you can book through the hair stylist. And with that, you're utilizing each other's market. Let me see. My notes went away. Okay, so here's another one. And Brianna, if you're still on, when I was doing some research before I got on here to do this live video, and when I read this earlier, I instantly thought of you, because you and I started our businesses at the same time. Some of the things we offer are similar, although I think that our styles are very different and unique. I've used you for my flyers because I just know that I can't make pretty ones and you make the best ones. But anyway, so I read this early and it said, building a network of partners when growing your company can significantly help you gain more traffic to your website. You want to look for other companies in your industry that you're not directly competing with. The goal is to get in front of their customers by offering to give them the same access to your audience. And the reason, Brianna, why it reminded me of you was because even though we didn't utilize one another's networks in the very beginning, I just feel like we always, always, always have been so supportive of one another. And that, that's really, I think, when I learned what networking really was. I remember seeing your posts in one of the groups we were in together, and I just remember thinking how awesome you were, and we've just been linked up ever since. So Natasha said we both went together. Absolutely. And I'm going to use Nashara as an example. When she did her live reviews with people from the empowerment group, that's basically what you guys did. When her and I went live, she interviewed me, how I felt about her program that she wrote and she created. And then we also talked about my business. And I did get a couple website clients out of that video, you know, so you guys can utilize one another's networks. Even if you have a friend who's, you know, an entrepreneur or owns a business, even if you guys aren't in the same business world, you never know what can come out of it. So I'm always up to go live with somebody, to do an interview, to, you know, chit chat about business. You know, utilize Facebook, utilize Instagram, utilize Twitter if that's what you use, utilize Snapchat, utilize YouTube. You know, there's all these networks out here that we can use. So let me see. Oh, another tip that I have for you, and this doesn't always, I don't want to say it doesn't work. You kind of have to be, I don't know if picky is the word, but I know that some people use influencers. I have seen personally people use influencers that have helped their business tremendously. And for those who don't know, an influencer is somebody who, what I like to think of is, people could call me an influencer when it comes to recovery awareness, because I go live every day and I talk about recovery awareness. So I have kind of a network of people who are looking for recovery, or they're looking for just that good, wholesome, I don't know, we just get on live, we talk about recovery. But like people, for instance, that sell hair, they may want to look at somebody who has a high Instagram following, and not just anybody. You know, this is one of the things when it comes to influencers, you have to be picky about who you choose, because a lot of times you'll have people, depending on what you sell or what you offer, you'll have people who will hit you up who just want something free. You know, they're not really worried about helping you or promoting you or sharing your business with the world. They just want to get whatever you're offering. So make sure, and there's a lot of people out that actually, like, I don't want to say that's their job, but that's their job, to influence. So be careful on who you pick. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you ask all your questions. Make sure you have an agreement. Because I know somebody who used an influencer and she held up her end of the bargain, but I don't feel like the influencer held up their end of the bargain. So just be certain that you work out all the details when it comes to that. Let's see. Oh, and another thing that I think is important is to be consistent. Your website should kind of reflect what they see on social media. When you go live, what you talk about, how you are. Your website sometimes can be the very first impression you give to somebody. So you want it to be beautiful. You want it to be a beautiful picture of your business. So if anybody has any questions, I'll take questions. If not, I'm going to hop off of here. Like I said, it snowed in Maryland today, and we've been stuck in the house all day, but it's been nice, and I'd like to say it's been quiet, but two boys, it's never quiet. So also, I wanted to let you guys know, I want to go live every Wednesday. I'd like to do a website Wednesday. So if you have questions or you want me to get on here and talk about something, feel free to comment, feel free to send me a message, and I'll get it on here. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening. If you found any value in this video, please feel free to share it out. I hope you all have an awesome night, and I will see you next time.